No serious. It's Tuesday morning, April 29, 2025, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Welcome to ST Money 7 a.m. early morning news, where we provide you the latest, concise, and precise stock market wrap with accurate figures and numbers. Bulls returned to Dalal Street on April 28 as Reliance Industries surged after posting strong March quarter results. Equity benchmark indices reversed the two-day losing streak and finished with strong gains on Monday. The BSE Sensex hit a fresh calendar year high at 80,322 and finally ended with a gain of 1,006 points or 1.27% at 80,280. The NSE Nifty 50 index settled at 289 points or 1.2% higher at 24,329. Reliance Industries was the major mover for the benchmark indices on Wednesday. Reliance Industries grabbed headlines after posting robust Q4 earnings, with its stock rallying nearly 6% in yesterday's session. The stock jumped over 5% to rupees 1,367 after the company reported better than expected Q4 earnings. Several brokerages raised their target price for Nifty 50 heavyweight, citing the company's strong performance across segments and better than expected results in its O2C, its oil to chemicals business. The stock alone added rupees 1 trillion in terms of market capitalization to investors' wealth. Experts attributed the market's resilience to strong FII's inflow, with over 32,000 crore rupees pouring in over the past 8 days. FIIs, who had been persistent sellers, have dramatically reversed course amid the relative underperformance of US stocks, bonds, and the dollar. Analysts believe that in a weakening US economy and a depreciating dollar environment, FIIs could continue supporting Indian equities. Adding to the positive sentiment, the US Treasury official Scott Bessent recently suggested that India could be the first country to finalize a bilateral trade agreement with the United States, sidestepping the risk of President Donald Trump's reciprocal tariffs. Analysts viewed India's non-retaliatory stance as a pragmatic move in a complex global environment. Among the top gainers of the Nifty were Reliance Industries, SBI Life Insurance, Bharat Electronics, Sun Pharma, and JSW Steel. Meanwhile, Shriram Finance, HCL Tech, Eternal, Ultratech Cement, and HUL were the major laggards. Except for the Nifty IT index, which closed 0.22% lower, all other sectoral indices ended in positive territory. Nifty Pharma emerged as one of the top performers, led by gains in Sun Pharma, Divis Laboratories, Cipla, and Dr. Reddy Laboratory. Nifty Metal and Bank Nifty indices also fared well. In the broader market, the mid-cap 100 and the small-cap 100 indices gained 0.8% and 1.6% respectively. Maruti Suzuki shares also managed to recover and closed over 1% higher despite reporting a dip in Q4 net profit and issuing a weak management commentary. Brokerages, including Goldman Sachs, trimmed their target prices on the automaker, citing a miss in Q4 earnings, tepid fiscal 2026 expectations, and continued margin headwinds. A recovery in the small car segment remains elusive. Defense stocks rallied sharply, fueled by escalating tensions between India and Pakistan after a terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam. The Nifty Defense Index jumped 4.5%, marking its strongest intraday gain since April 15, 2025. 17 of the 18 constituents were trading in the green, led by Paras Defense and Space Technologies, Garden Research, Shipbuilders and Engineers, and Data Patterns India. In other stock-specific action, SML Isuzu shares slipped 10% after M&M was to acquire nearly 59% for rupees 555 crores. RBL Bank shares jumped 10% despite Q4 profit tanking 80.5%. L&T Finance shares declined nearly 3% despite Q4 FY25 profit jumping 15%. Stocks to watch today: Tata Technologies, CESE, Wipro, Landmark Cars, Aurobindo Pharma, CSB Bank, PNB Housing, Indigen, Hexaware, RPG Life Sciences, Adani Green Energy, Oberoi Realty, Fino Payments Bank, K-Fin Technologies, Plastic Benz India, Hatsun Agro Product, AWR Agribusiness, Adani Total Gas, Nippon Life India Asset Management, First Source Solutions, Go Digit General Insurance, and Greenply Industries will be in focus on April 29. What now for today? Technically, after a promising opening, the market maintained positive momentum throughout the day. Additionally, it formed a long bullish candle on the daily charts, which supports a further uptrend from current levels. On the downside, 24,200 to 24,100 would act as key support zones, while 24,400 to 25,500 could serve as a crucial resistance area for the bulls. However, if the market falls below 24,100, the uptrend could become vulnerable. The short term market texture is still on the bullish side, but buying on intraday dips and selling on rallies would be the ideal strategy for day traders. In the US overnight, US stocks ended mixed, although the Dow and S&P 500 eked out some gain in the final hour of trading. Nasdaq ended slightly lower, dragged down by mega cap stocks like Nvidia, Amazon, and Alphabet. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 114 points to 40,228. The S&P 500 gained 4 points, or 0.06%, 5,529, while the Nasdaq Composite lost 17 points, or 0.10%, to 17,366. Brent crude is currently trading at $65.62 a barrel. Gold is rupees 96,320 per 10 grams, and silver is rupees 97,090 per kilogram. And that's the wrap for today, my dear viewers. And if you got value from this, please do subscribe, like, and share this video as much as possible. You can contact me at st-money.com for any further information. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. In the meantime, happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it is all about money.